Hello Capricorns, this is your weekly tea with me as well as your new moon in Taurus reading. Pull an oracle card first from the Starseed Oracle. The new moon in Taurus is going to be on Wednesday the 22nd of this week. New moon in general is going to be bringing about new cycles, new relationships, new opportunities, new energy. So that's why it's good to set intentions, because it's like that newness gives you intentions to push. And then Taurus energy is about material things. So if you're trying to manifest anything physical or any kind of material thing, anything about business as well, anything that's like earthly, then it's a good time to set that intention for that material thing on this new moon, because it's a new moon in Taurus. So it's like a double whammy effect. It's the effect of the new energy being brought in, and then the effect of Taurus energy, which is material. Oh, so you guys got a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So a lot of you are trying to build something for yourself, and you could have been doubting. This is a message from your Starseed family, if you identify with Starseed, or your spiritual guides telling you to keep holding on to the vision. Okay, it's happening for you. Whatever it is that you're trying to build, this new moon, use it. Your spirit guides are asking you to use this new moon in Taurus to manifest whatever it is that you've been really thinking about, really wanting to build for yourself. So that was the first card out. So anytime I see this card, I'm excited. Anytime I see this card, this is just like, to me, this is like also like the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles put together. Whatever it is that you're envisioning for yourself, that you're imagining, that you're daydreaming, it's going to happen for you. It's happening for you. Okay, and cleanser, you're being asked to cleanse your energy. But make sure you cleanse before you do your rituals, before you do your meditation, whatever it is you're being asked. Make sure that you cleanse your aura in general. Cleanse your aura, cleanse your space in general. Because of everything that's going on with the world, there's energy being bounced off from each other. So just make sure you're taking care, doing your, amethyst or your oils, whatever it is that you do to protect your energy. Make sure you're doing that. So this is the self-care deck, but I'm going to use this to see what else can you incorporate into your ritual for this new moon, or just something that you can do that's going to enhance the effect. All right, for Capricorns, what? Spend time with animals. So I feel like this is asking you to connect with your spiritual animal. For Capricorns, I think it's like the ram or the hare, depending on what you look at. But also, I feel like this is talking about with spiritual animal. This could be an animal that you see a lot in times of like deep thought when you're walking outside. But I also feel like everybody has their own kind of spirit animal that they identify with. So just look into that. Spend time with your animals. Also, I feel like your spirit guides are coming through animals. So just spend time with them, or look at the thoughts that you have when you're with your animals. And I feel like that could be giving you an idea that you need to focus on while manifesting. I'm gonna pull one more from this deck, because I'm feeling like this deck is really for you guys today. Rest. So you guys got rest. I feel like this is saying that for some of you to do a sleep meditation. I feel like the sleep meditation would be best for you. Look at what time the new moon would be happening, and I feel like you guys could do like a meditation do a sleep meditation during that time. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what energy is being brought forward for you specifically. What is the new moon in Taurus going to be doing for you? What energy is the new moon in Taurus going to be doing for Capricorns this week? Okay, 7 of Wands. So this card is talking about like sneaky energy. And I feel like you guys are going to be having some revelations about certain situations or certain people, or yourself. Some things could have been hidden from yourself, and it's like the new moon is illuminating it. You guys could have a certain dream about something You guys could be having a dream about a certain situation where you thought it was one way, but then you really start to see perspectives of the different people involved. Or yourself. It's like I feel like you guys are gonna be having a dream about yourself, seeing something hidden from yourself. If it's not a dream, I feel like you guys are just gonna be coming into that knowing about something that's been hidden from you. Any full moon or new moon, either way, it illuminates things. So yeah, and I'm not surprised that they came out. All right, so you guys got Queen of Swords and Temperance. So Temperance and Queen of Swords came out. So Temperance is all about balancing, asking yourself, what is out of balance for you? And with this Queen of Swords coming out next to this, the Queen of Swords is someone who's more logical than in their heart, although she's within her heart when it comes to those that she is close with or that's in her inner circle. This is asking you to, I feel like this asks you to be more open to letting more people in. There's this sense of, there's something that could have happened with you where you don't trust easily or you don't trust often. In this card, I feel like these are coming out to ask you to trust more. So maybe that can be something that you incorporate into what you want to manifest when this new moon comes. Animals trust their intuition when it comes to people. They know whether they're good or not. And this Queen of Swords came out underneath animals. So I feel like you guys are needing to balance out your logic and your intuition when it comes to people. Okay, so let me see anything else for the new moon in Taurus. What energy is going to be happening for Capricorn? What is this new moon in Taurus going to be bringing for Capricorns? New beginning. Some of you could be starting a new beginning with someone that you didn't trust in the past. They could be coming back around. But with new beginning, I feel like you're going to be trusting somebody new. Someone new is going to come along and you're being asked to trust them. But new beginnings all around in all areas. And it doesn't have to be relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic or business for some of you. But you're being asked to trust a new person is what I'm getting. So for some of you, it could be old, but I feel like for majority of you, it's a new person. 3 cards came out. Time to let go. Let go of this sneaky energy that happened to you before. Yeah, definitely that card's about trusting. Shame and regret and guilt. Those are just bullcrap. Forgive. Let that ish go. Whatever hurt that happened that made you more in that Queen of Swords energy, not trusting energy, you're being asked to let go of that so you can allow the newness to come in of somebody who you can actually trust. With that animal instinct kicking in, yeah. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Or maybe 2. Alright? And then last card, you equals tight ass. Loosen the F up. Yup. Ooh, this could be romantic. Oh, and then you are loved at the top of the deck. So I feel like for some of you, this could be romantic. A romantic person coming in, and I feel like Capricorns don't want to hear that because I'm a Capricorn to the core. We're all about work. You know, I grew up thinking like I wanted to be a career woman, travel the world, be the rich aunt. Okay, that's what I wanted for my life. I didn't want to be married or whatever, but like I feel like a lot of the readings that I've seen on YouTube for Capricorns lately, it's like, we're being more aligned with our heart center. I feel like everyone is coming back into the heart center, but I feel like Capricorns have to learn how to find that balance between the pinnacle and the heart, between our career goals and our goals for ourselves, and also allowing someone else to come in, because we can't have both. We just have to balance. We just have to find a person who's gonna understand how we are, but also be willing to compromise, but not compromise to the point where you feel like you're trapped and you can't be yourself. Because for Capricorns, that does not work out. So we need to work on balancing. I just feel like this new moon for you guys, whether you resonate with the love message or not, asking yourself what is out of balance and then manifesting that balance. Okay, and yeah, but Capricorns are definitely needing to get back in their heart center. Another main message is to keep the vision. Whatever you're trying to build, it's happening for you, but you're being asked to trust more. And I feel like the people that are going to come into your life, when you're trusting more, it's just going to unfold into a bunch of happiness and flowers and rainbows. And I just feel like through trusting people, there's going to be other things that unfold for you. And trusting is just like one part, but there's like different parts that are opening. I'm just imagining compartments opening. It's like a domino effect. So that is you guys' reading for the new moon in Taurus. And now we're going to go ahead and get into your weeklies. Your weekly, I'm going to start off with tarot, and then I'm going to go into the oracle. So we're just switching it up a little bit. All right, for beginning of the week energy for Capricorn, what's going to be going on for Capricorn? And the beginning of the week of April 19th, the Sun. See, yeah, I think that first card isn't from the last reading, and then this card is definitely in relation. So this card it's the Sun card, but the only difference between this side and this side is that you are not believing that you can have this side. So you're being asked to trust. You're being asked to trust the process. You're being asked to trust that what is for you is gonna happen no matter what. But there's this sense of needing to believe in yourself as well. And I feel like you guys believe in yourself for the most part, but you keep going between yes and you believe in yourself and you don't believe in yourself. You guys are being asked to balance out that energy, balance out your confidence, self-esteem, the belief in your dreams, going all the way or not going all the way. It's like putting an effort in and stopping and pausing, making sure that you guys don't do that anymore, because it's like the momentum builds and then it drops. Or it could be like the momentum is building and wanting to bring forth more, but you're pausing. So there's just this sense of you need to believe in yourself. So that's happening for the beginning of the week. All right. Four of Swords. And it could be due to outside energy, outside people, or the how people see you. You could be letting that get in the way. You're concerned about how other people think is what I'm getting with that card. But that card is talking about mental exhaustion. So with rest, some of you guys are very tired. You need to take a break, whatever that means for you. You definitely need to take a break. It could be messing with it can be weakening your aura, weakening your immune system. It could just be weakening you in some way. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So resting up, believing in yourself, and then you have Queen of Pentacles, which is all about money. So whatever you guys are building, whatever vision you guys are having for yourself, I feel like it's happening this week, but you're starting to doubt yourself. So don't let that doubting energy take over your entire week, because it's like exhausting. You guys are overwhelmed by I feel like you guys are receiving this thing that you wanted this week, but you're starting to get overwhelmed and you're not sure if you can handle it, and it's because you're not taking care of yourself properly. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're building this week, make sure that you're getting rest. Make sure you're taking time to nourish yourself before you get into whatever it is that you're doing, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to be able to be at your best. So you're being asked this week to take care of yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. That is very important. Also, I feel like this card is standing out for me. It was on the bottom of the top of the deck. The Lovers. Seeing things from other people's perspectives, yes, but don't let somebody else's perspective cloud your perspective. Just because somebody else says something doesn't mean it's automatically true. So take that however you need to for this week. Being able to see things from other people's perspectives, yes, but don't let it change your vision. Keep the vision. Yeah. Okay, anything else for this week for Capricorn? Yep. Keep the vision and stay in your own energy. Because the devil card is Capricorn, so stay in your own energy. Don't allow, cleanse your aura came out, so cleanse your aura and also protect your energy and how you are thinking. Don't allow someone else, when it comes to your vision, not the trusting thing, but making sure that you are not allowing someone else to change the way that you feel about what you are trying to do for yourself. Unless they're actually trying to help you. I'm talking about, like, if you're doing drugs and someone's like, hey, stop. You're like, no, I'm keeping my vision. No. I'm talking about if someone comes along and is like, well, maybe you can't do that. No. Yes, you can. You're Capricorn. We're the hardest working people in the entire... Come on now. Don't do us like that. We got this. Okay. Also, with this energy coming out, this card is about, like, temptations and stuff. Make sure that you're... when you're exhausted, you could be trying to do something that, like, coffee, too much coffee. Don't do too much coffee this week. I feel like it's gonna be making you crash. Also, with this being exhausted and this card coming out, for some of you, not all of you, just don't be tempted to always go to that energy drink or whatever it is that for you that stimulates you, that gets you out of the funk or gets you out of this exhaustion. Make sure that you're not doing that. Okay. Anything else for Capricorns for this upcoming week? April 19th through April 22nd. April 19th through April 25th, 2020. Anything else that Capricorns are needing to know using this deck? I feel like there's something else to come out, but it's not coming out yet. Okay. Full card, yeah, new beginning. You guys are having a new beginning this week, and it could be a new beginning where some of you guys have been deciding to get sober, so congratulations. I'm really proud of you. Seriously. And then the judgment card came out as well, so you guys are being guided to get away from a certain temptation. You guys are being divinely guided to get away from a certain habit or a situation or person. It could be parents. It could be a certain belief about your childhood, because that came out earlier as well in your Taurus reading. But with Judgment card, it's also talking about what the Judgment card also asks you, what would you leave behind in the world, or like if it was Judgment Day and you were called before the Almighty, like what would you be able to say that you did, that you contributed. So I feel like you guys are really thinking about the overview of your life. You guys are really contemplating this vision. Yeah, you guys are really, if you look at all these cards, they tell a story. If you look at all these cards, they're telling a story, and I feel like they're telling a story of, like, you've been through some trying times. You've been through some times you were tempted to, like, maybe suicide for some of you. But it's like you're getting past that energy, and you're also looking back, and it's like, because of these things that have happened to you, this devil energy, or these things that you've done to yourself, or situations you put yourself through, you're doubting if you even deserve this. But the sun is yours. It's happening. Everybody goes through their lessons and goes through their things to grow. So just because you were in this devil energy before, or like lower vibrations, it doesn't mean that you don't deserve the sun. And I feel like some of you guys really needed to hear that. Yeah, you deserve happiness. Everybody deserves happiness. Whatever your choices were, the decisions that you've made in the past, you made them based on your thinking in that moment, or your thinking at that time, and you've grown so much. If you had the situations that you did back then, now you wouldn't make those same decisions. You would make a different decision because you've grown. So just give yourself credit for how much you've grown. I'm sorry, my son is okay. All right. Heareth. Hi, Reeth. Longing for home. Homesick from the stars. Some of you could be feeling disconnected from God, disconnected from your spiritual guides, but they're always with you. There is this sense for this week, this overtone of needing divine intervention, yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna have kind of a tough week because you're just really thinking about what the mistakes that you've done. That's what I'm feeling right now. And, man, but you're okay. I feel like you guys just really need to understand that everything happens for a reason. It really does. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has done some terrible things or some things that they're not proud of, but you got to understand that everything that happens in your life is planned out. Yes, we have free will, but it's like there's different paths that we take, different choices that lead to so many different outcomes. But we've already known about this before we came to this planet. And everything that's happened, everything that will happen is for the elevation of your soul. The lessons that you've been through, the mistakes that you made, it's to learn, it's to teach and to grow your soul. So don't be so hard on yourself because you agreed to these hard lessons so that you won't have to go through them again. And no matter who was involved, or if someone else made mistakes towards you, no matter who was involved, we're all on our own paths, and it's in the end, it's to learn. And I know that might sound like a cliche, but it's true. So please don't be I feel like you guys are beating yourselves up a lot. And if this is not for you, I'm sorry. I just received that energy. If that is not for you, I'm sorry that it got kind of dark. But I just feel like some of you guys are just kind of doubting yourself, but like, or you're not taking care of yourself as well as you should. And that's what's making you get in this energy, is that you're not taking care of yourself. And a simple, just take a break, just whatever you're doing, pause 5 minutes to really take care of you, because if your cup is empty, you cannot give to anyone else. So just really make sure that you guys are doing your self-care, doing your meditations, taking your walks, whatever it is that you're needing to do to get yourself out of that funk, to get yourself out of your head about decisions that you made, because there is a new beginning happening for you guys. Okay, keeping the vision is important. No matter what happens with you mentally and emotionally, keeping the vision is important. Okay, you got blue flame, and then I'm sorry. So some of you guys could be in your really thinking about someone you need to apologize to, or someone's coming towards you to apologize. Either way, you guys are with blue flame connected to your starseed family. Again, activation, integration time, spontaneous awakening. There could be someone that you're meeting that's really activating you. It could be a karmic, but I feel with this card that somebody that you've really been through some stuff with is coming back around to tell you that they're sorry. Someone who's activated you in the past, where you guys went through a lot. It could be have went through a lot in a short period of time, like all this stuff is happening is what I just heard. But somebody can be coming back around, someone who activated you to your spiritual awakening. So it's or you could be thinking about someone who did that for you. And usually people like that, I hear like tough connection, but it's like you love them but you can't be with them, or like for some reason like you love them but the connection, the energy is just not all the way matching up. But they're just meant here to teach. They were meant to teach you something. So it's like they could be coming back around and say they're sorry, or you could be thinking that you're sorry for what you've done. But this is defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So those issues are being brought out this week, and I feel like you guys are learning to forgive. This makes sense with the new moon in Taurus, the new moon in Taurus reading, when it was asking you to open up and trust, because someone could be coming back to say that they're sorry, or you could be saying sorry to someone and asking to forgive yourself, so that you can let that go and get on with your new beginning. In order to get that new beginning, you really need to uproot those issues and handle that energy, accept what's happened, learn from it, and keep going, because that's the only thing that we can do. Even suicide is not really a way that you end it, because you're gonna have to come back and do it again. So this card came out, apologize, So a lot of you could be apologizing to someone who hurt you or you hurt them. And then don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some time alone. Okay, so that's weird that came out after. How are you gonna say sorry if you can't talk? Was you gonna mime it? Okay. Apologize, don't talk to anyone. I feel like with these cards coming out, that new beginning is coming for you after you settle your thing, and then it's like a period of being alone. That's what I feel with that card. But also this could be talking about let me see. If you're not ready to apologize to this person and they come around, just ignore them and don't talk to them. That's what I feel like. Let's say you bump into them. If you know you're gonna say some slick stuff, don't say anything. That's what I feel like with that card. Okay, let me see. Let's get a numerology card for you guys about this week. About this situation. Happy ending. So whatever happens, there is a happy ending for you guys in regards to trusting and opening your heart. There's this happy ending. Also, there's a happy ending this week. You guys got adventure as well. So there's something that's changing for you this week. There's something that's changing for you this week. There's something that's changing for you this week. There's something happening where it's bringing about a difference, a sense of like excitement. There's something exciting happening for you towards the end of the week. I'm not sure what it is, but let's get one more for the overall. So even though your energy is kind of wacky in the beginning, you guys are, I'm a Capricorn too, come on now, don't get insulted, but yeah, you guys' energy is kind of wacky in the beginning, but I feel like you guys are going through this to grow you, to elevate you. So roll with the punches. You guys you'll be fine. And then surrender. Ooh, yeah. Also with this Four of Wands, like there's nothing else to do here. There's nothing else that he could possibly do, and then except surrender. So I feel like you guys are needing to surrender, and that happy ending will come in for you. The excitement and everything, but it's coming from like, so overall, whatever feelings you are having, whatever emotions come up, surrender, let it go, and give it up. You just gotta give it all up, because then you just gotta give it up in general so you can move forward in your elevation and your soul journey. You have to give it up to move forward, because if it's weighing you down, you can't move all the way. So it's like, let go of that energy, surrender. Also, the overtone for the week is just, yeah, like I just said. So the overtone for the week is to surrender. Give it all up to God. Give it all up to your higher power, your higher self, aliens, whatever you believe in. Even if you don't believe in, just know that there is this energy that flows within everyone and everything. And that elevation, and that energy is love. You don't even have to put a name on it, just love. Whatever. Okay, so that is you guys' reading for this week. You guys could be going through it, but I feel like it's gonna be okay. There's just some energies that you have to get rid of and take care of and balance out. That's all this is. It's just a journey. It's just a ride. So that was you guys' reading. I do personal readings. I also do distant Reiki healing. So my Etsy shop is going to be in the description box. I also do free dailies Monday through Friday on my Instagram, and weeklies for every sign. So go ahead and check that out. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Have a good week. Bye.